Hi everyone, peace. It has been a while. I am your sister Aisha. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, it's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while. And I have talked about so many things on this channel, and I wanted to make a small announcement about the direction that I'm going to be going with this channel. And for those of you who have been following for a while, there's been a lot of things that I've spoken about to do with self-help, to do with narcissism, relationships, and all that. And I've also talked about true crime, and it seems like it's all over the place. But there has been a common thread, which is this has always been a place for me to express and self-express and talk about some things that are important to me. And I wanted to, on that thread, share a direction that we're going to be taking with this channel, which is something very dear and close to my heart. And it is in the direction of speaking more now about the books that I have written, and a book specifically that I feel very called to talk about. I felt called to write it, and now I feel like it's important for me to talk about. And full transparency and full honesty, the reason why I feel called to talk about this is because it's a very philosophical and literary, meaning that it's not commercial fiction. It's a fiction book, but it's not a commercial fiction book in the way that hundreds and thousands of people are going to be reading it, right? This book is very character based, it's very character driven, and even the pacing, for example, is the real life pacing of someone who is going through a journey, a personal journey. So it doesn't fit the kind of box and framework that one would expect if they were to read a book like this. Now, as you can already see, I'm already talking about the book, and this is going to be a space where I really want to share more about books and different kinds of books, and do some readings on my books as well. One of my books is A Strange New Land, which was released in October the 7th for a very important reason, and it was done very intentionally, which I hope to talk a little bit about when I do for this. But as you can see, I really want to keep this channel as raw and as honest and as hopefully, God willing, unfiltered as possible, whilst remaining a safe place for myself and for all of you as well. So there's not going to be this heavy, overwhelming venting, processing my trauma. I don't believe in that. I don't think it's helpful for myself or for anybody else to use a public space in that way. But I do feel, like I said, called to talk about something that I wrote about my book, which is a Muslim speculative fiction novel, which is a work of literary fiction. And for those of you who don't know what literary fiction is, that it's not the kind of book that you're going to be shooting through, for example, right? A lot of fantasy books like The Fourth Wing, even Wicked, and other books like that, it's almost like an escapism. This book is much more of a it's much more of a slowing down, and then it's much more of a return, right? And there's a lot of nuances to it, and I just felt it was important to talk about that, because there's a lot of content which has Islamic themes, and if unexplained it can be confusing for readers, but then at the same time it can be so for some it might be not controversial so much, but something that one might have questions about. And that's what I want to kind of use this space for, as an author platform, as a place where I can return, where hopefully I can return with you, and we can talk a little bit more about books and inspiration and creation and etc. and etc. And I also want to say that some of you know me from the organization Strange Incorporated, which is a creative institution and that is more community based. So this is my own personal space. This is me just expressing myself, talking about the things which I love to talk about, my books, and sharing that with you as well. So anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much all in a nutshell how I would say it. It's all written now. It's like, hi everyone, I want to share that this channel is moving in a new direction and focusing now on my books and reflections around faith, trauma, and the inner life. I won't be doing the true crime or self-help content anymore, and this is a gentle space for story and thought. And if that resonates, I'm glad that you're here with me today. So with that being said, expect to see more content on book readings. I refer to this book and just reflections and just hearing from you as people who read books, enjoy books, and are looking for content to do with ideas, future orientated thought, like what this book is all about. It's set in the future, yeah, I'm just excited. I'm just so excited about this space, and I hope to see you all soon. And thank you for being here with me today. And Bismillah, may Allah bless our interactions and bless this space, and bless it to be true and authentic, and as a return to ourselves and a return to Him. Ameen. Thank you for being here with me today. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.